videos and everything while you're in Patreon and you're on Patreon.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Those videos for you all. Just make the request, message me.
Let's talk. Let's talk, y'all. I want to play for you all a video. I'm doing this again, okay? Hey, Trinity, you was in the live stream last night. How you doing? It was like 3:40 a.m. in the morning. I did a video last night. And I want y'all to hear it up in the daytime. I think y'all should hear this. Now, I put it on private because I wasn't sure some of the things I was saying would probably, you know, I didn't know if it was going to get the video flagged or not. Because I was going into prophecy. Okay? Now, for code language, if I say a near-death experience / rebirth is something that I go through every 4 to 5 years. You got some little girls out there, little girl knuckleheads, that will get the cow by the ass and run off with it. So I decided that I was going to explain what it meant. Okay? So if y'all haven't, go to the Mother Wisdom Tree channel. We already on here. I want you all to have the opportunity to watch the video. Hello? Hang on 1 minute, y'all. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I want y'all to watch it. I did it 3:40 a.m. in the morning. Very early. And I said I got to change the wording that I use. Or I need to at least explain what I mean. A near-death experience does not mean that I died and they had to bring me back to life. Hello? Because there is an idiot in social media celebrating my death. The person thinks I'm dead. I am very much alive. When you all hear me say a near-death experience, that means that I have undergone in a trance state that I deliberately go into myself with my Gede to see prophecies. That video is going to be very interesting to watch because it is very Halloween, what I was saying. It was so deep, I said, let me put this on private before YouTube think it's unsuitable. Okay. Now, a lot of y'all might not go back over there, but I'll let it play if I have to. I can't backpedal because I got too much work to do. Some people ain't got nothing but time on their hand. So they live for my videos so that they can celebrate my death. Oh, yes, I died. And I miraculously returned from the dead. It's just ridiculous what people will do. It was a prophecy, sweetheart. Sorry, but it wasn't my time to go. I'm still alive because I never ever died. Some people are crazy. They don't know how to sit down and listen to the art of the message. Okay, so I'm trying to figure something out. Hang on, y'all. Let me figure this thing out right quick. Okay. I have to go in here. I'm trying to make sure that I can get the people on the Wix site in here. Let me see if I can get people on the Wix site in here. Because I say I'm going to dedicate just a little bit of time, to people who want to celebrate. Just a minute. I don't have much time because I have a temple I got to run. Matter of fact, I was going to go over there today because I got some work that I have to do over there. Spaces is not installed on here. So let me see. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me try to find a way to get set up because I'm going to explain it the way it should have been explained. I can't find it. I'm going to give you a little bit of time because I know you are in love with me and infatuated. Oh, I know you just can't wait to hear it. Oh, sorry, but you're too young. You don't have the supernatural power yet. It's going to take some time. I don't ever see it happening, but no, don't go out and lie to people. I think it's called Spaces app. Let's see. I'm not even connected to it. I had that on here. What happened to it? I knew I had it. Yep, I sure did. I had it on here. It's gone. Because then I would have been able to share the video. Because I want everybody to see this. Spaces. Is this Wix? Oh, it is. It's Wix. I wonder how I got signed out. I may have to do it later. Yeah, I gotta do it later. So, let's try it again. Okay, I can't do it. This device is not compatible. That's one of my tablets. So, I'm gonna play this now. 3:40, somewhere around that time, I felt inspired. I said, I really want to. When I said I had a near-death experience and everything, that's experience that I will call that when I am going into trance with Getty. Y'all get that. Understand that I have code language that I'll be talking about, but I need to express to you all what it is. In addition to that, I also have Project Astroscape 1322. This is to protect my content so that people will not come over here roguing and stealing, because I really got a lot I gotta do. I want to continue to invest my time into YouTube, but I have quite a bit on my plate because I got Patreon. I have clients that come to the temple. You know what I'm saying? So it is quite a bit of work, okay? But I'm going to continue to come here. But coming here, you understand, comes with a whole lot of responsibility because, you know, for some reason I was not aware that there are so many people out there, you understand, that are depending on me. I'm really starting to take it serious because when I came here 13, almost 14 years ago, I wasn't really taking it that serious. It's here lately that I realize how serious this is, this position I'm in is, and a lot of young'uns want to be here, but you can't. You can't be here. It takes time. You have to wait. When I was these young women's ages and young men ages, I did not have what I have now. This comes with 40s and 50s and 60s and beyond, so wait patiently. You cannot skip over steps. That's like when you're in the first grade, you cannot go ahead and jump on in the 11th. You have to go through rites of passages. Okay, so take your time into this. Now, I am a shadow priestess. A lot of people wants to see a lot of light and those things and everything. Don't get me wrong, I do see lots of light, but sometimes I'm going to report shadows. You understand, the different shadows. Now in this video, you all will find it interesting. Whether it keeps your attention or not, I'm gonna have to play it because I have to explain it, because a knucklehead or two actually feel like I really died when I said my near-death experience / rebirth. The rebirth means that I have learned more from what's beyond the veil. So, in a sense, I died. Okay? I did not physically die. A part of me shedded and I died. And I have been rebirthed to new material. I've been trusted with prophecy that must be gotten out to the masses. It was not a dream. It wasn't a travel. It was a prophecy, meaning that I saw the vision of what's to come, sweetie. So the celebration, you may as well go ahead and put that aside, because you may be celebrating your own demise. So anyhow, this is what I played because I was up last night. And boom, out of nowhere, an old video from 2017 shows up. I looked in the comment section and found that there were some people from look at the comment section, okay, since I know you're invested. For any trolls or anybody who's watching, look at your comment section and you will see me saying that there are a few people that were shook up about this song and this video. Okay? But this happened 2 years ago and I'm just now finding out about it. For people who want to see what I'm talking about, type in "my contract is up, Crossroads Demon at me." 2017, August 10th, 2017. It's too early to celebrate my death. Okay? A little bit too early. Because the way the person had it, they thought that this was something new. So it just shows you, it's, you know, this is just YouTube. Darn, I wish I can get them kind of notifications when my videos are up. Good Lord. All kind of bell chimes and stuff every time this particular person goes online to do a video. Good Lord, why can't I get that kind of treatment? Look at that. Just back to back, all kinds of notifications from YouTube, from channels that got like hundreds of thousands of views. But us, we don't get that. People are wondering, darn, Mama, you did the video last night. I didn't even get a notification. YouTube sends your videos to your trolls first. They're going to get it first. Because trolls always are at the beginning of the menu. Now, this is going to be interesting, and it's going to take up some time and give some energy and food to those who desperately, you understand, want me to be gone to glory. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of food, and then I got to go now. Go ahead on and enjoy this now. Because I got things I got to do. I got obligations that spirits want me to have. And I don't have time to play around. But I do need to set this record straight, okay? Because this is a distraction, sweetheart, okay? So here's the video. And when I had my little thing last night where I saw this video, I listened to the lyrics, and the lyrics of this video shook me up. Okay, let me tell it my way, and then I'm gonna play the video. How y'all doing? Here we go. Come on, y'all, let's get these thumbs up, because I'm dead. According to this person, I supposed to be dead. Listen to that, y'all. This is what I was playing last night. My video in 2017. Y'all all know this video. I guess it's new to them. I'm not going to play all of it. I just want y'all to hear different aspects. It shook me up to hear the lyrics.
fool, I am damn. I ain't no fool, I know who I am. And a face on my head, and I know I am.
Okay, now I gotta speed this up. Because I ain't got time to sit here and listen to all this. It's old. You got people that know I'm a pretty powerful seer, psychic, medium. They know that I can see beyond the veil. They know I have these supernatural powers. They want to prove to YouTube and social media that they strong enough to take me down in social media so that they can go and shout victory. I did it. I'm special. Sweetie, you got a long ways to go. Concentrate on building your own temple or whatever it is that you want to do in the spiritual community. Concentrate on that. And then maybe one day you can prove to yourself you got some supernatural power. Listen to this. It will stop, it will cry, it will perish, it will die. Do you think it's allowed? Are they allowed to open and do? It will stop, it will cry, it will perish, it will die. Okay. That gave me the last night, 3:40, to get up and make a video. Because the lyric says, who do you think it's about? Are we allowed to open the door? Many will starve, many will die, many will perish, many will die, something like that. And I said to myself, okay, it was weird because when I go into prophecy, I have Getty with me. Getty shows me most of all of my psychic revelations. When Getty showed me this video just popped up, and you know it's spirit. And I had that near-death experience / rebirth, meaning I did not really physically die. Okay? It's a term that I use. And I had that 2017. And that's the same year I saw Oya. And I saw, by the way, I saw Oya again yesterday. I saw Oya again. The last time I saw Oya was 2017. I saw her again. So I say that it is a near-death rebirth. It's a near-death rebirth. I'm doing the same thing I did 2017, 2021. I'm being revealed once again. Revelations. Okay? They don't shake me up. But to the average, it would be disturbing. That is why I took the video down. The video is up again, so you can watch. No, they didn't come and pull up in a coroner's van and get me, or I wasn't in a hospital where they had to put the doggone things on me and pop me in the chest and resuscitate me. Because you got some people who really want to prove that they were able to do some type of supernatural work on me, and I died. Here, set the record straight. That ain't what happened. Okay? So, when I put that on, It lined up with what I saw. If you hear those lyrics, I said many will die, many will perish, whatever, whatever, whatever. I saw 2020 and 2021 and did not know it. I said many will starve. And they're going to perish, they're going to die. Okay? That is the COVID-19. You have to speak in codes here. That's, you know what I'm saying? And I got to do that, or I'm going to have to take this down. If I feel like, okay, this will get the channel flag, I'll take those type things down, because you can't really talk too much about that. So that's why I want y'all to hear the video. Get it. During my near-death experience, and maybe I need to change the near-death experience, change that, because some people literally take it for that. Showed me a world where there was no vegetation by the time they finished up. Yeah, and I'm telling y'all, we really loved to hear that video as I was channeling the information. What I was doing was channeling. This person took it as it was a astral beatdown. What? I always have prophecies. This is how I can tell people who are spiritually gifted and can see, and those who are just masquerading. I think it's different degrees of spirituality out here. But there are some of us that can see beyond the veil. There are some people who say that they're spiritual. I think they're more or less Afrocentric. They're not spiritual. They cannot see beyond the veil. They can't see spirits. They can't hear paranormal activity. So they're going to think that that is crazy. Now, you do have those people. I'm not knocking who they are. But you truly have people that were born with a veil over their face. I was born with a veil, a cloud over my face that had to be removed. So be careful when you're going out seeking a spiritualist. Nothing wrong with those people who can't see anything. Nothing wrong with them. But they should let people know when people come to them, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I don't cover that. I don't necessarily see that. I can't see things of that nature. When you come to me, you can tell me, hey, listen, I saw a strange being walking around. I'm not going to say that you're crazy, you need mental health, help, you need pills and stuff like that. I'm not going to say that to you, because I myself have seen and talked to dead people, because I'm a priestess of the dead. Hello? So I need to clear this up so people can know what's really going down. We're losing people, so more than likely we got some buffering going on somewhere. Y'all, let's get this thumbs up. We got up to 21 people, and we done sunk down to 14 people, so more than likely, you understand, we're having something going on. So that is what that video was about last night. Hello? Can I get an amen? What I'm going to do, so I'm going to play it. Okay? So, hearts. Hello? That was 2 years ago. There were like 3 people that said, I'm getting out of here. They're scared of me. That particular video from 2017. Okay? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Bay, bay, bay. Bay, bay, bay. Hey, bay, bay. Okay, so let me, I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna kind of skip through it a little bit. Let me skip through the video and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do it because YouTube more or less will get them to the haters first before it will get the video to y'all. Y'all probably scrambling around looking for it and couldn't find it. Or either the haters probably check every 15 to 20 minutes. Looking for it. Hello? I'm a priestess of the dead, sweetheart. Okay, while I'm at it, let me see if I can monetize it. Well, let's see if we can monetize this right here. I'm a priestess of the dead, sweetie. What do you think? And a lot of people, we want good things. We want to hear about good things. Look, man, let me tell you something. There's light and there's darkness. It's a time for light. It's time for darkness. I know you want a world of cotton candies and Skittles every day of your life. We are. The rattlesnake with his venomous fangs is going to have a place in here just like anything and everything else. So you got to take the good with the bad. And everything that's good and evil. So all the time I'm not going to be coming here talking about candy corns and unicorns. Did you hear me? What do you expect when you... One thing about it, there are people who go away complaining about my content. But, you know, I ain't asked nobody, but nobody, to come over here. Okay? Project Astroscape 1322. Okay? Y'all know what the code is. Here we go. I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself. This is the video that I did last night. And some folk went around reporting. I had trouble in my Astroscape. Oh, I slept very well, honey. No trouble over here in this Astroscape. Hello? Hello? It was a prophecy suites, not an Astroscape or a travel situation. Here we go. I'm going to skip this here so y'all can get straight to it. And here, y'all hear. I had a death and a rebirth. You hear what I said? I had a death and a rebirth. And I just want to talk about what I saw. I'm not here to cause panic. I'm here to raise our awareness. The reason why I'm playing this song, I'm playing this song because at the time I had a death and a rebirth. A lot of people couldn't understand what was going on with this song. It frightened a lot of people. In 2017. The fear that the people felt, I began to feel it too. I made this song, I'm not even sure, 2017. And tonight, as I was thinking about my death, I had a near-death experience, y'all. This song showed up, and I was like, let me listen to it. I listened to it real good, and I was like, wait a minute. Listen to these lyrics. Then later on, this Temple of the Crossroads shows up. Okay, so I realized that at 2017, I was singing about the Crossroads. And this was way before I got the temple. And then I was just looking at the association of me, at that time, totally not realizing that I was seeing, when I made the song, I was seeing COVID. I was seeing COVID, I'm sorry, 19 and the deaths and stuff like that occurred 2020 and 2021. Way back in 2017, because I was trying to put it in words in my lyrics when I said many will die, many will perish and starve. And I was just seeing all of this that's going on right now. And it shook me up. And I was like, oh my goodness, this thing is real. Man, I'm really seeing things that are to come. I'm really paying it attention. I'm really paying attention to the fact that there is something that is giving me this information. I am shook up. I am shocked. I am shocked right now that I could see so much and couldn't put it into words. Matter of fact, let's go back. I told y'all in 2017 that a man met me at the railroad and he had on his face a mask. Now, a lot of y'all might be new. I was getting a lot of prophecies and downloads during my near-death experience, or my death in 2017, because people don't realize we all die. You're constantly dying and being rebirthed. People don't realize that every milestone is a rebirth. You die daily and you're rebirthed daily too. So, so I went to the Crossroads. That's why, like, y'all gonna hear me kind of like come in here with a new conviction. 2017, I went with my guitar to the Crossroads, and I met a man. He had a mask over his face. It was a red bandana tied on his face. That was the prophecy of the mask situation we was going on in 2020. And I could not put it into words because I didn't know it was a prophecy. That's why I said it takes time to get here where I'm at. You're going to have to take your time to get here. Now, the next time I see something bizarre like that, I'll know it's a prophecy. So the man was there, had a red bandana on his face. He took my guitar, tuned it, and I saw some weird, spooky, crazy shit afterwards. That's when all this shit got started, and when I made that song. 2017, and it spooked the hell out of some folks that were probably. So this is what shook me up and made me get up and do a video. I'm shook up like, wow. I'm not shook up like, oh, my astroscape is disturbed. Hello? This is during my waking out. I could sit here and have visions and travel and go places just sitting up in one place. In school, I was always distracted because I was always everywhere, man. I would be seeing all kind of stuff, man. Waterfalls and shit. While I'm in class. So don't be trying to pretend to be me or have this type of gift because you don't have it. Trolls. You're coming to my channel to figure out how to be like a person like me. And then you go back and try to pretend. Don't pretend, don't play games with this stuff. This stuff is serious. There's nothing to play with. Stop playing. Hello? And I'm sure everybody who's in this chat room, y'all take this stuff serious. You got people out here that can't see, that's rocking around telling people they can see, but then telling the people they're crazy because of some of the things that they see and hear that's paranormal. That means you're faking the funk, man, and there is a serious consequence to that. Hello? Okay. We've gone in there with cigars, liquor. And I'm saying, oh my God, look at this unfolding. 2017. I'm going down to the crossroads, the relief. In the morning, I'll pick a cigar and some liquor. And I thought, because the liquor can't wait, I know. So, guess what? I was the mother of the Crossroads 2017. When the spirits came to me 2017 and revealed to me COVID-19. That's what his red bandana mask on his face represented. So I make this song about the Crossroads. And that's when I saw the deaths of many would perish, many would die. And I saw all of that prophecy. But I seen more prophecy. And I'm going to get into it. Okay. Do y'all hear that? Now, here's the part that stirred me most. Let me skip that call. Hey, Trinity Time Travel. I want y'all to hear this. Trinity Time Travel, she was in there last night. She heard to Trinity Time Travel. You get the welcome in box I call. Let me skip through this. Falling dead. They were just dying. Okay, and this is when I get into it. It is said that this is my astral. Like I went to astral and I got a beat down. Okay, so y'all listen to this motherfucking beat down. Here we go. They were just falling dead. They were just dying. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? When I heard this, and I'm like, okay, so this was about that. The V-Rush, y'all know what a V-Rush is. You can't say certain words. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say what a V-Rush is. A V-Rush is the virus. Okay? That's what I mean when I say V-Rush. Rush mean I got to rush and say virus by just calling it a V-Rush. So when I have colds, y'all understand. If I say I died, y'all understand what I mean. This a terminology. I don't care what nobody say. Even that we may be here physically, but we do die every day. And we wake back up and we're rebirthed. It's because you'll get your videos and stuff taken down. And I saw the death of many lying in the streets. They started with the homeless people first. 2017. And I'm like, oh my God. Between 2020 and... So I got my astral beat down in 2017, okay? 2021, so many people have left, not just because of the V-Rush, but just under mysterious circumstances. People have been just passing away and getting on the mothership and heading on out into other worlds and other dimensions. Sound like a little girl, like a little brat or something. People just like not even lined up. They were just like in a crowd. Understand? And they couldn't get on. So those who didn't get a chance to get on this time have to wait maybe another millennium. And they have to stay here and wait to get on the next ship when it shows up. So if you miss that ship, you have to stay here. Staying here is sort of equivalent to becoming a ghost, a discarnate. You understand what I'm saying? Disincarnate. Fugitive in a sense, because you're having to avoid, the different reapers. There's so many reapers out there. Everybody knows about the Grim Reaper and everything. And I don't know what it is. It's just so weird, because for a moment there I had this huge fascination with death. And I was like, what is going on? And there's an old saying, don't go looking for it, because you'll find it. So mama ain't looking for it. But just a fascination with the wonder of that in particular. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw so many of them. So some of them with their light. Some of them with dim lights. It was like their souls were like lanterns, and they were carrying their souls, their lanterns. Some people, their lanterns were burning out, and some people didn't have a lantern, meaning that they will not get a chance to actually come back because their souls are depleted, and they will become shadow people. People wonder, who are the shadow people? The shadow people are the people who have depleted their soul's light. And there's a whole world for those people. I got a chance to see all of that. And so I found myself listening to, which I got playing right here, right now, a lot of the old and sweet, a lot of the gloominess, the melancholy, all kinds. And I'll tend to do that when I get into prophecy. I'll listen to the old and sweet, melancholy violin music. And this is how I channel information from beyond the veil. Okay? Kinds of orchestra music had been intriguing me. And I'm like, okay, as they get me prepared to be able to just talk about this situation, you know what I'm saying? Because as I went further on my travel, I saw the earth. And y'all, so I'll say travel. And I've been trying to prepare interchangeably. So you'll hear for this time of uncertainty. So I want y'all really to pay some attention on. Really, I'm here on a very serious matter. So, you know, pay close attention to this. Because if we don't stop, then my concern last night was to let you all know that we're on a crash collision with these beings. The main reason I took it down because you all will hear it. You know, they got this anti, and I may just take both of them down, but you know, they got this kind of anti-Asian hate law thing. And which I'm not hating them or something. I'm not hating on them. It's just the prophecy that came through my near death, my death experience. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all know you know the code. There were Asians involved in all of this disturbance. No, so now listen to it. Listen to it. Talk to you all about. You know, we need to get greenhouses. We need to learn how to plant food, and we need to do this. And when I saw what those devils were up to, oh my goodness. They were taking all of the water off of the planet. Still in the water. And I said, is this really what's going on? So what had happened, well, what is going on right now, and we don't know it, is sort of like the invasion of the body snatchers. These alien thought forms, these alien mind forms have actually hijacked the physical, biological bodies of these beings and have totally taken over their will. And what they plan on doing is, and what they're doing right now as we speak, and they're using, I may as well just go and say it, they're using some of these Asians, which I believe they are. I ain't lying. I think they aliens. Not all of them, but some of them. And what I mean about that is you can be infected, okay, or possessed by insectalons, okay, different type of planetary beings from otherworldly existence, as well as being infected by demons and disincarnates and elementals. You can be infected by them. And in a sense, I was saying that I do believe that these Asians that have themselves, created this actual COVID-19 because they want to rule the entire world. You know what I'm saying? They're responsible for that shit. They make my blood pressure pills. Hello. I do believe that they are possessed by aliens. Here we go. Not all of them, just the ones who have the power. There's some very innocent civilians. I'm talking about those who work in those laboratories. Let's get this straight. Those who make these nuclear reactors that they're launching into outer space because they want to control everything, shit, all out in the universe. Those are the ones I'm talking about, okay? This is my, oh, I forgot. This is my astral beatdown. Yes. This is my astral beatdown, okay? My astral beatdown, something that's been going on since a child. You understand? Seeing prophecies like this, okay? So I was born 54 years ago to get this astral beatdown. They chose me. Here we go.
Asian people that are creating nuclear reactors and launching them out into outer space. And we keep talking about CERN, how CERN wants to unglue, take the glue out of what makes life and unglue it. Oh, they on a whole nother project, man. They're on a project where they're trying to find a way to just totally obliterate and erase all existence so that they can recreate it. It was so deep. So I just wanted to talk about that, but they have actually been, the best word I can say is hijacked by another life form. And they are right this moment.
Can we get the
stealing
thumbs
all
up, y'all?
of the water off
I need to
the
get an
planet.
accurate account of how many people in here.
They are also taking the light from the planet, because what they want to do is condition. I'm not sure, because in a sense it may be they're taking this to a place where they dwell and reside, somewhere, you understand what I'm saying, away from Earth. Yeah, we really don't know what we're living on. They just say we live on a big blue ball. We don't really know. But I'm not sure if they're taking it to that place, or they may be storing the water here on the planet. Anyways it goes, they plan on us not having any access to water because they don't care. So they're actually stealing resources off of our planet. I don't know where this going, but yeah, I'm nuts. I'm crazy. I'm strange. You know what I'm saying? I'm cuckoo, so it's all good. I can say whatever I want because I can always plead insanity. Run the world. Like I told y'all in the beginning, they play so much with God's work. They have a dam, they hold so much water until they say it tilts the earth on its axis. Those people, the mad scientists, and they're Asians. These Asians are going to literally exterminate us if we don't do something fast. They play.
Now, a lot of people may think that I'm being very grim, but my thing is this. Look, let me tell you something. You got the right. Y'all got the right to take this situation in your own hands. And like I said, I wanted to replay it because I want you all to hear what the video was really about, because you got other people that want to put their own spin on it and all that because they want to prove themselves powerful. They need to prove themselves powerful, and the only way to prove themselves powerful is to go after someone who is powerful. They believe that I am very powerful. So this is why, okay, it would be such a victory to say that, oh my God, my work really worked. No, baby, this is what I do. Every day, all day long. It's a life that I've been living with forever. The reason why I say you can change this I got a secret and I can't tell y'all. I can't tell y'all the secret. I just know that when I was a child, I'll tell y'all this. When I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, I would always say this. I'm not going to live to see. I won't live to be a teenager. I would always say that. And but the spirit came and told me what I needed to do in order to make it to 18. So I did it. Because y'all know, I got this like blood disorder, sickle cell. I got a sickle cell trait. They don't tell you about the suffering of the people who have the trait. And there are different degrees of this blood disease, okay? So I would be in and out of hospitals with pain and all of that stuff. So I thought I wasn't going to live to see 18 because my bones would always hurt and everything. So I said all of this to say this right here. We don't have to suffer that fate of what I saw. And I want, like I said, please listen to that. I'm going to skip through and let y'all listen to it. But go back and see the video. I saw the bee rush way ahead on this channel. Please watch that. Because like I say, if we are not doing something about this situation, as what as they, like I say, steal all of the water from the planet. And then you got this other man that says he's going to block the light from the earth. And the main thing they want to do is give off a volcano. So they're constantly dropping all type of energy weapons inside those volcanoes. And like I say, y'all, if you scared, this ain't the place to be. You need to get up and leave out of here, because I am on the darker side of the spectrum. Even though I look very innocent and people think they can, go for me, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't stop the visions that I have. And my visions are sometimes very grotesque, but you'll know that you heard it from me. And going further into prophecy, when I was with Gede, he was showing me that there's going to be storms. These houses are not going to be able to stay here long. People are going to have to eventually build homes underground, because there are going to be some windstorms that are going to be so strong. Houses are not going to be able to stay on the ground. Not just the windstorms, but hail. Hail falling out the sky, probably about the size of bricks. You see, this is coming. Now, don't look for that to happen tomorrow, next year, what have you. I'm telling you that we're in tribulation right now, okay? Okay? So, I have seen these things. And I report them. I tell y'all, hey, look, this is what's going on. I've been on point with a lot of things. I mean, if you can see it for yourself, that video was made in 2017. And a lot of y'all have heard that video. And I was actually, just scratching on the surface when I said, many will die. And didn't even know. That man with that mask on gave me all of this information. You understand? So it's a lot of power at the crossroads. The crossroads will help you to unveil what's going on beyond the veil. But I do want you all to be very careful out there between the hours of 12 and 3 o'clock, because you may just meet somebody. A spirit at the crossroads. I am here as the mother to help you all, you understand, across the crossroads. I've been given that duty. A lot of people may be saying I'm delusional and I'm out of my head and all. Well, think that if you want to. But it's true. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of us that have our own assignments. You know what I'm saying? Like I have some of the secrets of the tree, the spirit of the tree, which makes me think about, I was in the cemetery, and I'm always at the cemetery, and I'm always at the crossroads. This is who I am. So call me crazy. I don't mind, honey. This ain't nothing new to me, man. This been going on, you understand, since 1967. My thing is, you're crazy for being here. That's the only thing I got to say. You crazy for being here. If you know a motherfucker is crazy and you here, you crazy for being here. Okay? You are crazy for being here. So check yourself into a mental institution. But I was in there, and it was this tree that had a trunk span about shit, motherfucker, play what? The trunk span was about 4.5 feet, maybe 5 feet wide. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. So I said, oh my God, this tree has to be about 800 or 900 years old. So I just happened to just put my hand on the trunk and touch it. And y'all, I saw a wooden coffin. I said, this tree has seen it all. Now, if you're not on this wavelength, you need to get up and you need to walk on out. Get on out of here now. You're not supposed to be here. But because I'm not mistaken. I be seeing some folk, and I be saying to myself, I said, I know they watch this video. Because YouTube will put it in your traffic, and you have no choice but to watch it. And they're saying something about concerning something you said in your video. I said, these people are watching. So when I touched it, there was this wooden coffin. It wasn't straight. It was shaped like the coffins that you see with vampire coffins. It was shaped like that. And it had it was an open coffin. This tree saw it and retained the information and was giving me, it was talking to me, like showing me and talking to me and saying what it saw in a sense. And you truly have to be gifted to be trusted with this. You know what I'm saying? So the tree knew who I was and acknowledged me because I acknowledged that tree. So it had the wooden coffin and it had a sheet, like blankets and sheets in it, and there was someone in it. The sheets were white and the person had a white bonnet on his head. It was a child. It was a child. And the tree gave me the name. A name that I seen in there before and I cannot find it. Wimberly. I was like, oh my God. And a pillow was behind its head. A pillow. It was a girl because it had a bonnet on. And it had a pillow there. And I said, did you see that? And I said to that tree, I said, I know that touched you. Now I know y'all said, Mama, you on the deep end. We got to go. Y'all, so y'all don't pay me no attention because I'm very sensitive to certain things that people, you understand, will brush off and go on with. And like I say, if you want these supernatural gifts and powers, you have to show yourself approved to certain energies and entities here on the planet, and they will gift you. You understand? If you're living your life, you understand, to the beat of your own drum, and you're not concerned with, or you don't think anything about how people feel about you. It's things that you have to let go. You have to be like myself, almost like where I have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about losing all my friends. I don't have any. I don't care about losing my mother, losing my father, because I can't lose them because they're always going to be with me in spirit. What do I have to lose? And I'm not talking about losing anyone to death. I'm talking about losing someone, say, you know what, I don't want to be your friend no more. You're too cuckoo for me. You're too cuckoo. I'm talking about that. I have nothing to lose. I don't fear death. That's part of the process that I went through the rebirth. Not fearing death. Realizing that, you know, and a lot of people want me to die. They can't wait. They've called my death out. But not realizing that they got to die too. I'm going to die. You know, it's a part of it. So why not get myself prepared on a daily basis as being a priestess of the dead? Why not prepare myself for that great event? You understand what I'm saying? Because it's coming. I'm not saying this to make people glorify death or anything like that. I'm saying, hey, look, while we're living, we have to prepare to die. And while we're dying, we have to prepare to live. A man told me, he said, everybody gonna die. But everybody that gonna die ain't necessarily lived. So I'm living every single day, you understand, with a new inspiration. No one is exempt. So no one should be trying to call out anybody's death. You're gonna die too. You're gonna die. But know that you're not gonna die like and never come back. And I'm not trying to get anybody comfortable with dying. I'm just saying, being a priest is of the dead, because I'm always in the cemetery. I got to, and we got to make that transition. You're going to be renewed, recycled, and restored. You're coming back because you, die every day. And you're reborn daily. Hello? And I know a lot of people don't want to really hear this because it's a hard pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's a very difficult pill to swallow. Yeah, y'all, I washed my head yesterday. Ooh, wee. And do y'all know my dreadlocks were heavy? They were so heavy, I couldn't take it. I mean, I couldn't take it, man. My dreads were heavy. And I was just looking at it, and I said, oh, my God. My hair now comes way down below my hips now. And it's putting a lot of tension on my scalp. And I can't cut them. Some people, they resolve the issue by cutting them. I cannot cut my dreads because there's information stored in my dreadlocks. Some people are spiritual about it, and some people are just not necessarily spiritual. Everybody who's got dreadlocks haven't been blessed with spirit. They just haven't. So, I mean, I don't count it as to be nothing when I see somebody with dreads. It don't mean really, it really don't mean nothing. Really. If you're spiritual, you'll know that these dreadlocks represent more than fashion. When, if I cut them, then that mean they were just fashion. You see what I'm saying? So, one lady said she touched my dreadlocks and she said, oh my God, there's so much energy in those locks. I wasn't prepared. She said she wasn't prepared. She wasn't prepared for what she received out of my dreads. So I have to repair them every now and then. You know, I may have to add an addition to another lock, or I'm repairing one now, or if there's a weak spot, you know, I tie them, you know, and stuff like that. But you don't supposed to just go and just cut your locks off. You're not spiritual if you do that. Now, if they get to falling out, I saw one lady, she was bald and she had like 3 locks left and she left them. And I realized she was spiritual, because you just don't cut these off like that. You don't just go and just say, okay, let me cut this off. You know, they're heavy. No, you're supposed to wrap them. So when I go on camera, y'all will start seeing me more with my dreads wrapped up. Like the Rastafarian women, they're always having their locks up in cloth. You know. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So that's what we are. So let me see. With this video, let me see if I can
exterminating us. They have their hands on some radioactive material. It is very small and tiny. They want to wipe out all life existence. And as I went further into the death, I saw what will be if somebody is not able to stand up to them. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a total alien invasion in these people. That little small amount of radiation, like I said, is plutonium. Plutonium. That's what they got. Do you know that that little small amount of radiation is going to literally wipe everything off the planet? And we're trying to run and race and do greenhouses and plant seeds in the ground. And there are people who are planting seeds and they're not growing, they're not doing anything. Greenhouses are not going to be the answer to our problem. Buying land and all of those other things, those are not going to save us. It's not going to save us. This is why I am just sitting out here thinking, and I said, wow, wait a minute now. If I was right about that song, The Crossroads, and I said many, I don't remember how the words go, many will perish, many will die. 2017, and here we are. I rebuke what I saw, because the last few people, y'all, that I saw, they didn't even look like people no more. What I saw walking, it was just the desolate place, and there were very few survivors. They didn't have any clothes on. You could see their rib cages. Skin was just hanging out. I mean, like bone, and it was just bone and flesh, and they didn't have no hair, and their eyes were big and wide. They didn't even look human anymore, because there was nothing left on the planet. But for them, they were just eating each other. So y'all, maybe this is just some sci-fi movie or something like that in my head. But that's why I played that song. I wanted y'all to hear.
Can we get the thumbs up, y'all?
The revelation that was in that song. And now I'm going to just let it go. I want to share that with y'all. And but look. I'm not trying to fearmonger nobody. I'm saying, now that we know where they going with this,
right?
With all this weather anomaly mess, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I didn't realize radiation could do this to people. Those people didn't look healthy. They had no color in their skin. Their eyeballs were like bulging out. And their mouth was wide open, and you could see their teeth. They did not look like human beings anymore. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
The legs were bony. There was no light. There was no light. Nothing but darkness. I didn't see any women. I just saw men. And I'm like, well, where the women went? You know what I'm saying? It's like, when this thing happened, the first to go were women and children. I'm not quite sure, but it was nothing but really men. So I'm like, okay, they couldn't reproduce themselves. So and I'm not trying to put, because they got an anti-Asian law, and it's not what they say, anti-Asian hate law or something like that. And so this is not hatred. Give me a moment. Can I just talk about my near-death experience, please? So I'm not hating on any Asians. I'm only telling a story. Not a story like it's false, but a story that I saw. What they had done thinking about it now is they had inoculated the people with something that caused the women, maybe perhaps, to succumb first. Let me use words like that. And when they succumbed, the children succumbed, and it was just a world of men. And without a woman, there's basically nothing that can.
Now, what I'm doing is I'm talking about the effects of the jab and what caused it, okay? And like what it's gonna do eventually. Listen.
Be done. What they wanted to do probably was to. It was a form of population control, and I was like, whoa. Don't tell me that's what this jab is doing. Please don't tell me that's what this jab is all about.
That's why I took the video down, because if you talk too much about it, they'll flag it. I mean, you know, YouTube will have problems.
I had this experience it was 2 mornings ago. It was 2 mornings ago. That's when I had it. And I mean, y'all, it wasn't nothing on the planet. It wasn't nothing on the planet. I mean, I'm still wondering what happened to the sun. The sun was gone. But you can still see, even though the sun wasn't out, you could still see. I didn't see a moon or anything like that. I just know that it was like night, day, and night. Never ever did the sun come out and those things were running around. Hell, maybe, hey, who knows what the hell that was? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I saw. I saw a premonition of something that comes. But y'all, we can stop this. Y'all know we can stop this. They ain't got to have it that way. Because I already seen what they finna try to do. They're using a combination of viral, biological weapons. They're taking certain elements of the sun, you know, certain vibrations and stuff from the sunlight. Because they have the equipment to do it. We just don't know about it. They're going to come up with a third jab. Like that. What they're going to do is one series. Like the next 2 months, 3 months, it's going to be a third one. Then after that, another 2 to 3 months. They're going to just continue and continue. Eventually, you know, from what I saw in this near-death experience, eventually it won't. Like I said, he was just going to start wiping you women out. That's basically what they're going to do. So each time they're going to add and add and add and add. So, and it got so invasive, you know, until like you're not going to be, if you hadn't had this thing, able to even go outside of your house. You're caught outside and you don't have something to show proof that you had this. Okay? You're going to jail. They're going to have a jail for you. And the world is going to compete with it. Even the people in Africa, they're not safe. They're going to have to, like people who said, hey, I left the U.S. and I'm all the way over here. They even got the African officials. They got them brainwashed. Just like they brainwashed when it comes to Jesus and Emmanuel and all of that other stuff. They've abandoned their spirituality and their gods to do this Jesus thing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same way with the jail. So, it's going to be like, until they can get it like they want it, it's going to be like an every 2 to 3 month or 6 month thing you got to participate in order to be able to go outside of your house. Anybody caught without it, they're in plenty of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So after that, it will become an annual vaccine. Because they know, I didn't want to say that word, they know that eventually you can go down. Maybe the men began to look like that, you know, emaciated and all of that, not just because, and I mean, they didn't have no color in their skin. The skin became transparent because of no light. So, and they were bald headed, didn't have any hair on their heads. Maybe the jab began to change their DNA, and they began to look like some type of creature, like some humanoid or something like that. And it could have been from a lack of light all the way to whatever this thing is that they're doing. You're not going to be seeing pregnant women in the up and coming decades.
If we don't do something about this, y'all,
children,
we still got time
of the past, because
we're spiritual beings, we're strong, we can do something about this.
It's just going there, and somebody got to do something.
It ain't nothing but just putting the word up there.
These people,
if we can stop them from you know, delivering all of these jabs out and all of that. So, you know, some people, they want their jab. So I'm not knocking those who have made that decision.
I can't tell y'all this.
I can't.
I can't. And I'm finding that there are a lot of people outside of their community. And
that's true.
Here.
It's a lot of people outside of their community,
and they don't resonate with the content.
And all this content goes over your head.
And when you don't resonate with the content,
outside of where you're supposed to be,
you're forcing yourself to be in a place that you understand what I'm saying? Don't have a conscious level to understand.
Right.
It really is like,
get the thumbs up, y'all.
A reflection of yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you know you are on a channel full of loonies,
then you're a loony too.
And you continue to be there, it makes it look like you're a loony too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You are what you watch.
I thought about that. I said, you know, really and truly, we can't really get in these relationships with people, and then later on we're like, oh wow, honey, I didn't know that this man was this, and I didn't know he was that, and this man is this. Now, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself why you were there in the first place. So I can't sit down here and talk about my ex-friend and say, oh my God, girl, that girl was something else, honey. She did not have her head on right, or she was the whore. She was the whore of Babylon, and all these different things I'm saying. You know, I got to kind of look at me and wonder, you know, why did I put up with such a relationship in the first place? It's time for me to look at me now. So it's the same for this channel. If you come on this channel and you think that, you know, most of the stuff I talk about, you know, being a demon slayer, a mother of the Crossroads, and all of this stuff, and you think I got an inflated ego and I'm crazy and all of that, whatever, you know, you got to say to yourself, you crazy too. You the one want to come over here and listen to it. Hello. Back to the video.
Content that you really think is just like bizarre.
I'm over here, y'all, oiling my dreads.
It only means that, you know,
put some oil in my dreads.
Somewhere else. You're not with us. I mean, I've seen some out there content too, and I just couldn't get it. I just could not understand it. But then I realized it was a lot of people that were there, and it was not. The issue was not with them and the channel. The issue was with me. You know, I had to look at myself and say, you know, why do I continue to try to understand something that does not make any sense to me. I had to look at myself. You see what I'm saying? This is a place for like-minded people. If you're not a like-minded person, you can always make an exit.
Oh, they ain't finna make an exit. They learn too much.
This content is
they glued to you for life.
Ridiculous or what have you. You need to know you can find something better. You can find something better to do.
If you don't do a video, they'll call your house. They will call
this
you,
for
baby.
Us. I got this little cubby hole
how
for us.
deep it is to you.
There's plenty of us. If you look in the chat room, there's plenty of us in here that understand. And if this is like a chat room full of nuts and crazy people,
join the club.
Well, then you must be crazy for being in here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? This is our space.
Righteous.
I want to keep it like that so when people have questions and paranormal things begin to happen to them, I want y'all to be in a place where you can ask questions and not feel judged. It's all that your experiences and stuff, you bring an experience to me and I say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You mental, you crazy. We need to put you in the crazy house. Then guess what? How can I be a practitioner? Because most people who are going to come to me who have had situations that are paranormal, poltergeist activity, possessions, because these things are real. You're going to have an aha moment if you're in this situation. Or you wouldn't have been in a situation
and they think you crazy if you see a ghost.
It's real. Spiritual possessions, they're
That's
real.
Because they are.
And if you ever go to someone who says, hey, I am a root worker. I am the spiritualist. And I help people. And they think you know what I'm saying? I offer you welcome.
Okay, y'all. So y'all pretty much get that. If you can watch the video, but that's what I did last night. I did that, and I wanted to let you all see it for what it's really like. Okay, so people won't be going out there lying and trying to find a way to profit off there. Because the bottom line, what they want is they need customers. That's it. Y'all got to realize a lot of this stuff going on YouTube and stuff is all, most of these people are all trying to find a way to bring some traffic, motherfuckers, to their channels. Because they can bring people to their channels. They want to build a community of people that trust them so that they can you know what I'm saying, get the blessings like I get. They want what I'm getting. I'm getting blessings. People are blessing me because people come here and they see, well, she's been here for 13 years. She has a temple now. They see that I've used my time here wisely. I used my money wisely. I did not abuse any of my money. I worked on my credit, and this is what I want. I made waves. I made waves, and I want you all to be able to make waves. You understand what I'm saying? We can't be stagnant. We're water. We cannot be stagnant water. We got to be constantly moving and making waves. Hello? So who better to be here with than me? I feel like if I can do it, y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? So, so you got people that want to see you. They want to see you fall, man. They want to see you fall. And so if you just say a little bit, like if I even just say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Asteroid smashed into my roof, man. They celebrating because then they feel powerful. But that energy that they use to gain can be used to gain something for them in their lives, and they don't utilize it that way. Take that, instead of hoping for an asteroid to smash into my house or in someone else's house that you don't like. Shit, take that motherfucking energy and get you a temple with it, man. And if you don't want a temple, find out what you want and go and get it. Go and get what you want. People are not looking at what you destroyed. Everybody want to know what you built up. Hello? What have you built? Not what have you destroyed. Hello? Ain't that right, Aja? Aja! Okay, so I got a chance to tell it the way it was supposed to be told. You're not going to go out lying to people. Like a little brat, like a little girl. It's just, come on now. It's time to grow up. And a lot of these folks, you know what I'm saying, they are very immature. And they can't see nothing. They be talking about you a seer. You can't see anything. You're going around telling people that they crazy. Because they heard things, like, and they saw things that people wouldn't necessarily see. From now on, like, and my thing is, once again, I know my kind. I know my tribe. I know my kin. And I'm not wasting any more of my time with people who are outside of my tribe. If I get with you and you outside of my tribe, we can have coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee. We can have tea and crumpets. But that's where it stops. We're not going to be doing no collabing. We're not going to be working in the temple together. I'm not wasting my time. Because you and I serve two different gods. Hello? And both of us going to think that each other gods are a lesser God. I'm going to think you serve a lesser God. You're going to think I serve a lesser God. Hello? I'm not, y'all don't waste y'all time with people you clearly see, understand, on a whole different stratosphere. Don't waste your time with that. And it's okay that people are on different levels of their conscious journey. You just don't want to waste too much energy into that. You know, that's the only thing. Because we're going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of all these different things to make this beautiful big rainbow here on the planet. The problem is what you've lost, you can't go back and get it. You see what I'm saying? So now that I've lost what? An hour and 28 minutes trying to explain what really went down. I can't get that back. Let me check the chat room out and everything. Okay, so I just wanted to just clear that up. I did not die for real. For real, for real. Well, I did die for real, meaning that this is a process of, like, you know, we go through the metamorphosis, and, you know, it's just like a snake. And not, I don't mean I literally died and had to be resuscitated now. It just means that I went through sort of like what the caterpillar goes through. I can't even think of the name of that thing, but a caterpillar goes through that. What's the name of that, y'all? When the caterpillar, you know, go inside of that cocoon and comes out a butterfly. Well, shit, that's what this did over here. Hello, this did that over champ. What? Dang, I'm trying to think of the name of that. Well, I know a troll is probably going to more than likely look it up and let me know what it is. Okay? They live for my videos. They get their life here. Hello? I really do believe it's the trolls that check your channel every 30 minutes to see if you do videos. I don't think people who are diehard fans and supporters, I don't think they do that. They just wait on a notification. The rest of them can't wait. Okay, y'all, so it looks like I'm going to cut out. We had a nice little turnout. Okay, can we get some more thumbs up so I can see who all came up in this joint? Get an accurate count. We got 36 people. We got 37 people. We got 37 people. Hey, Cat D, how you doing? Hey, Phoebe, how you doing? I agree. Trinity Time Travel said they are celebrating their own death. Yeah, and I really believe you. You have a lot of people, and I've learned this in my life because I saw it with my own eyes. 2 times I seen where, like, let me talk about one of these cases. There was this old lady, and her name was Vera. Her name was Vera. I'm going to leave it like that. I ain't going to say her whole name because a troll will be looking up her ancestors. I mean, looking up her offsprings and stuff in the phone book and calling them people up on the phone. And there was my auntie. Her name was, she was my auntie by marriage. Her name was Irma. And Irma, my aunt, had come down with lung cancer. She was a chain smoker. Irma had a stroke. It's going into the history of her. She had a stroke, and she wore this leather glove, and she said that's the only way she had feeling in her hand. So she would wear the leather glove so she could feel her hand, you know what I'm saying, and smoke that cigarette with it and everything. I always remember that. And she always wear these gowns. She always had these pretty gowns. Irma always wore gowns. And she was also a twin of another twin, and they look so much alike. I used to get them mixed up, so I would call both of them Auntie. I'm like, hey, Auntie Irma. No, this is her sister right here, baby. How you doing? You know. So, Vera, her and Irma was the same age. And so when my mom died, my mom left behind some beautiful china and beautiful, nice, real silverware. I mean, like, it was true silver and all this stuff. I wound up giving that stuff to the Goodwill, you know, because I was young and dumb. I had all kinds of quilts that were created. I know y'all gonna really get mad about this. Quilts that were created and handed down to her from the family. Okay. I took all of those quilts and gave them to the thrift store. It was 10 quilts, and they were like all type of granny stitches, and you just name it. They were heirloom quilts, and my dad gave them to me and said, your mama wanted you to have them. But by me being young and dumb and you know, working as a nurse, I thought I was too good for them, and I just called a thrift store and gave all of that precious stuff over to them. Like, we talking about jewelry and things of that nature that was worth something. And I felt like, well, you know, I have enough. I'm going to give to those who are in need. So that was where my mind was. Now, as an older woman, I wish that I had kept at least some, but I just felt like I needed to give because I didn't need it. Okay. So Vera was like, I told Vera, I said, Vera, I'm going to give a few items to my auntie, Irma. And she said, don't give her nothing. It's just a waste. Because she finna die soon. She kept on talking about how Irma was going to die soon. Well, of course you all already know who died first. It was Vera. Vera died first. Never sit down and talk about who's going to die first. Because it may just be you. Or somebody you love dearly. Life is so precious, and we just don't know who's listening to us. While I'm sitting down saying, you gonna die soon. Yeah, such a Miss Sally down the street. Miss Sally gonna die. She ain't got but so many left. I'm gonna be the first one to leave. I'm funny about life insurance policies too. This is the second thing I'm thinking about. I know somebody, and I ain't gonna call their name, that went and took insurance policies out on everybody, even their grown sisters and brothers. Hello? A bunch of folks. I was even in it too. That person gone. That's why I'm real funny about life and insurance policy. You probably have seen that situation yourselves. I don't know. I'm 54. I already said I'm 55. I'm not going to be 54. I'm 55. Why do I say I'm 55? Well, you know, it's some months ahead before I'm really 55. But I really feel like from the moment of conception, that year, that portion of you in the womb, because I thought about my grandbaby, is already 9 months. That portion should be added to our age. So if you add, so I was, conception for me was 1966. So if I go from 1966 to now, I'm 55 years old. That's just what I came up with. But, you know, they call it a solar return. So if it's a solar return, then it is that I will be 54, because they're talking about as soon as the sun touches your skin. You know, but it's a big controversy out there. I've been doing some research on that. And some people just say don't pay no attention to your birthday, because when you pay attention to your birthday, that causes you to age. They say a lot of people who just totally just forget about birthdays, don't pay attention to them. You understand what I'm saying? They don't age. Because like when, you know, my children talk about, Mama, happy birthday, it's your birthday. They really don't understand. I see it differently from them. You know what I'm saying? As you grow older, you begin to see everything in life totally different, and you are not going to be able to see what I'm talking about until you hit these milestones. You know what I'm saying? You got to hit the milestones. But that's all I wanted to do. Okay, we graced the place with 41 people. Okay, that's a victory for us. Hello. Hey, Erica Bianca. How you doing? Cat D, what's up? I just hate to see it. I mean, I seen this again too. This is another one of my astral beatdowns. That's what I'm gonna start calling it too. That's a good name. Another one of my astral beatdowns and stuff, and I'm gonna talk about it into depth if I feel good enough about it, is that I just saw another celebrity, black celebrity, you know, transitioning and everything that caused a uproar and stirred some people up and shook them up pretty violently. You know, I saw that. I saw it. Should I talk about the details now? Because I can't necessarily. There's gonna be a lot of them, like young ones, but this one is an old one in the game. Now y'all know I can't say exactly which one it is. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm not laughing at what I saw, but it is coming because they're doing this to our people because they got these soul contracts out there and stuff, and these record industries are just cashing in on their investments and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. And if I know who it is, if I call the name of the individual, you know, that ain't right now, because you know, they hear about it, get whiff of it and everything. You understand? They can turn that around. I don't want them turning around on me. You can turn that around. When people say, hey, you know, and you don't supposed to say that. You know, I can't say that, because if to say that, you understand, it'll be me. Like I said, you can't call our folks deaf. You call our people deaf, death come get you. You can't warn people of death, because death will come and get you. Like this man, you know, he was leaving the office, and he told this other man, he said, be very careful. Be extra careful. He said, he told the man, he said, because I seen something terrible happening to you. That's what he told the man. Well, the man went on home to be safe. And the man who had told him that was the one who died instead. So you were supposed to warn of that. You don't supposed to get it accurate just right. You supposed to touch it around, beat around the bush about it, because death is listening, and death is watching. Hello. Let me look at my chat. Let me look at my chat. Chat. Let's see. Let's see who we got. I'm excited. I see some wonderful people here. Hey, Darnisha Lards. Thank you. KD said, yes, I always have to search your name to find new videos. See that? But now YouTube knows you're trolls. People who have thumbs down your videos, these are the people that they make sure get an alert of some kind. Okay? They want to make sure that they're the first ones to watch. So now if you all decided that you all wanted to thumbs my videos down and give them down votes, that is the only way to get a notification from YouTube. I hate to say it. Now there's going to be some people who are going to get some notifications. These are the people YouTube knows that if you watch consistently a lot, that they know that, okay, well, we'll go ahead on and send them because they come here all the time and stuff like that. But yeah, I was being silly, but like if you do a lot of downvote, baby, they'll make sure you get them in on it. Because I'm like, God, dog, the trolls be on it, baby. They be on it. Them your biggest fans. Hello. Hey, Alexis W.S. Bristol. How are you doing? Bistro. Thank you. Darnisha says she's already heard of this video. I played it before to you all. So y'all already know that video is from 2017. There was a troll that was celebrating like, you know, it was something new and everybody done heard it. And the comment section, you know, them people been saying, they said all of that stuff 2 years ago. That's old stuff. But it's just weird knowing that this individual is really ready to celebrate my death and demise. They've already called it out and everything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they've used their spiritual gifts to call out my death. But they don't realize they're going to die too. We all got to make that trip. So I'm never going to celebrate anybody's death. For what? I got to go too. I got to leave. Ain't no celebrating because somebody passed away. Only way you celebrate when somebody passed away if you know for sure you ain't gonna die. I guess they think they're gonna live forever. You're gonna part ways with your children and just like I'm gonna part way with mine. It's just one of ours gonna be sooner than the other. That don't make no difference because you're still gonna go. I seen people sat down here and celebrated folks' death. All of them dead, but me, I'm still here. They gone now too. Hello. Hey Gail, how you doing? Thank you. Kevin said, many prophecies are being fulfilled now. It doesn't mean we're bad people because we see prophecy and revelation. Y'all didn't what the name is when James saw all them revelations in the Bible and everything. They didn't say he got an astral beat down, did they? Okay. I'm a prophetess that give prophecy. I even just got this feeling one time that, you know, we never know. We probably are really gone and not know it. It's a chance we're really probably gone. Now, that's a whole nother video trying to explain that. Okay, Kevin said this world, not the actual real world, the infiltrated one must, will, and is currently being destroyed. Series G.O. storms taking place today and tomorrow. Thank you for helping me to explain that. Because these people who are ready to celebrate don't understand that was not a nightmare. This is going to be a reality if we sit down complacent. Okay? Everybody needs to step into their God games to save this motherfucking world. Because like I said in that video, that these people are holding on to a radioactive, because see, when they get in suicide mode, hello, and they realize they ain't gonna make it. You understand? Sometimes when folks finna go, they want somebody to come with them, because they be like, it ain't fair for you all to celebrate, and I gotta leave by myself. You coming with me. I can see them dropping a bolt of plutonium on the planet. And if that happens, it's a bolt. It's a little bolt, like a ring. I seen that there too. And we gonna stop that. Once that thing hit the planet, it's real small. Everything on the planet gone. No trees. No plant life. No nothing. It's the same thing happened to Venus. Same thing happened to the planet Venus, y'all. That heat they talk about from Venus is not just coming from the sun because it's closest to the sun. That's motherfucking radiation. Do you hear me? These people have our fate in their hands. Hopefully this video will clear it up to you, individual that was celebrating my death, my so-called astral beat down. Because I'm here. Hello. So think about it next time you predict a death. I know you ain't got nothing to lose because your family don't love you. I know that place. I was in that place until I realized, look here. Vanita, your family do love you. That's where you at right now. I was in that same place in my 30s. I felt like, everybody's going to have to feel my pain. I'm in pain. Y'all going to feel it. I didn't want good for nobody. Been there, done that. Because I felt like there wasn't no good and nothing for me. And to watch people smile, laugh, and be happy was hard. Because I wasn't. Once again, that's you. That's you. I know that unhappy place that you're living in. I'm old enough to be your mama. You're in a very unstable, unhappy place. And you've had some sicknesses in your life. They thought you was going to die. You thought you was going to die. You was about ready to give up the ghost and die. And the things that loved you, you realized they didn't love you. They let you down. Some folks let you down, baby. And some folks let you down. And you come here to me. And you big up me, big up me, big up with me without my permission. And I, in a sense, let you down. I let you down, didn't I? And you ain't over it. You ain't over it, is it? Okay, the person that just texted that to me. Hang on a minute, y'all. I saw that. Look, y'all. I'm just having a little flashback here. So, I've been there where you at. You ain't there by yourself. You pleading out. You pleading. You pleading. And you got to realize what most people want. They just want some attention from me. And they hate me when I don't give it to them. They hate me when I won't give it to them. See, so that's basically what it is. But anyways, I took a little bit of time out with that situation, and I know I can't tarry any longer. Hey, Asani, where you been? It's been a minute since I seen you. Yeah, I was looking at that situation at the time. Kevin said that's why the Tanzanian president recently died. He was assassinated, of course. It's going to be, I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? We need to knock on wood. A lot of deaths of our black men. They're trying to take our black men out, y'all. Okay, I just experienced the interruption, y'all. Well, you talking just like I talk, Kevin. We got a lot in common. They are terraforming the planet to turn it from a once tropical place into a cold, desolate world fit only for evil creatures, cold bloods. There you go. But and I'm seeing what that prophecy that I saw, that revelation that was revealed to me, was that world. That was it. Darkness, cold, ice. That's what it is. And that those are the only suitable conditions for them. Terraforming. And wherever they came from, they killed the place. So they over here now to do this one like that. We're going to have to stop that. We're not going to allow them to come and take our homes from us. This is our homes. We were gifted this planet. You're not going to continue these geoengineering storms and stuff that's been coming through, been ripping up parts of Texas. There was a tornado, a cyclone in Kansas that tore the place up. And they're coming. Texas, get yourself ready. You got a nothing coming. Texas is going to be the experiment. Like I said, they're going to test a lot of things out on them that they're going to eventually do to all of us. They want to control through weather the different conditions that we need to survive. Now, like what we're going to get out here is extreme drought. And like I said, get ready. Georgia, Alabama, you in danger. I hate to have to say that. I got to be here to say that. And people be getting scared and stuff, but I got to be here to say that. But what I will say is this: you need generators. Unless you can sit up in a motherfucking house with no goddamn air conditioners and fans. I've been calling and checking around. So one man did actually get up with me. And he's got this like a generator that runs off of natural gas. And what the generator does, as soon as the lights go off, it kicks on. And it powers your whole house. That thing is $10,000. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to need $100,000 or more. Because I need $10,000 for this gas generator, natural gas generator. I need that. I need a new central air and heating system. I need to turn that shed into a distributing center. So it needs a $10,000 climate control central air and heating system. The temple needs a rooftop. I'm already at $60,000. Hello? I'm going to need a horse and a horse trainer that I can pay somebody to come out here, you know what I'm saying, and tell them, come on. I'm still waiting on the right candidate to help me with the permaculture movement here. So far, I have not ran into anyone that I can naturally trust. It's a lot of work, y'all. This prophecy that I saw is nothing to come, like tomorrow. We'll be gone. Okay? So don't get frightened. You can turn this around. Okay? It's not going to be in your children's lifetime. This is the end result of what will happen. Because like what I was telling y'all in the death experience / rebirth. Because I live to tell the story, so I've been rebirthed. That vaccine will eventually destroy women first. For you all who've had the vaccine, don't panic. There are lots of things you can do to detox your body and get your body back to where it was. Because I do have some people who have actually had this amongst me. And I don't want you all to get scared. You know, like I said, you know, do you know the detoxins of vaccinations, and you know you need to take them. They're all on the internet, what you can do, okay? Okay? Please pay attention to that. But if the sinister ones have their way, what they want, their plans is to exterminate the women. And once they're not going to be successful. Once they exterminate the women, the next thing they want to do from there is, you know, have it where, you know, like, because, you know, if you exterminate the women, ain't going to be nobody here on the planet. Once that happened, it would only be men on the planet. And once it's just men on the planet, that's just like destroying the planet. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman her womb is the planet. You know what I'm saying? That is the fertile grounds of the planet. But that's what all these series of vaccines were. The spirit was trying to show me. So, you know, and like I said, get ready. And I know I was the first one to tell you. Because those same trolls that I'm talking about that's celebrating my death, they thought I died. Those same ones will be trying to pretend like they were the first one to say this. They come over and get my ideas, my prophecies, and go back to their channels. And try to be the face of what I talk about. So, I told y'all, it's going to be a third vaccine coming. Just like them stimulus checks. Now, they may be conditioning us out of desperation because they want us all to get it, to eventually say in order to get your next stimulus check, you got to be vaccinated. So y'all got to get prepared for that, because that is coming soon. Hello? Get prepared. So if they want me to take that vaccination in order to be able to get that next stimulus check, I don't want it. Okay? That's all I got to say. You're not going to fool me. I don't want it. Say no. No, I'm just teasing. Y'all, let me go on because I'm over here oiling my dreads and I'm just in deep thought right now, okay? So I'm going to let you all go. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. But before I go, please go to the description box. Make sure you have filled out the contact information so that when I do a video, you all will know that I've done one, because you'll find it in the website. Okay, because that's what I'm going to get ready to do to this one. I'm going to post it in the website. So I guess this video, the other video, will be okay. I took it down because I thought it was so deep that, you know, YouTube wouldn't want it there. But, you know, it's still there. I guess it wasn't no big deal. I made a big deal out of nothing. So I'm just going to leave it there. And I'm going to go on. Anybody got any questions once again? Yeah, Kevin, it's been in the making. I remember long ago when Reverend Higgins was talking about Agenda 2021. He was on it then. He knew everything he was talking about too, didn't he? Yep, this is it right here. And we ain't finna let them have this. This not gonna happen their way. They think it is, but I'm sorry, it's not. And they need to stop launching off all these nuclear reactors and stuff in outer space, because, like I say, it's just space junk that's going to fall back down to the planet. Wasting your time. Would you say the masses turn into the great alien? This process completes in about 8,000 years. They lose their sex organs and intestines. Yeah, that's another thing that I saw. It's interesting that you said that. Last night I was trying to explain what I saw. They were like naked and they didn't have any clothes on. Like, I don't know what they were. I don't know if it was some type of genetic experiment. You know what I'm saying? With the vaccines over time, this is what they turned the people into. I don't know exactly how that thing went down, but I know that I said that they weren't women, but who knows? Maybe they were like sexless. They were sexless. Because I didn't see no genitalia for real. So I'm like, what is this? Transparent skin where you can almost see through to see the bones of the body structures and stuff. I'm looking at them now. In darkness, I can see them just as good. Bald-headed, no hair on their heads, because the radiation probably just took all of their hair off their heads. But that was just radiation that just killed a motherfucking planet. Let's just go and say it like that. That's what it was. And those were the last remnants of humans. That was my astral motherfucking beatdown. That's what that was. It was a motherfucking astral beatdown. Wow. Okay, y'all, let me go on go. Okay, bye-bye. Thumbs up this video. Thumbs it down if you didn't like it. Bye. Toodaloo.